Okay, here we are in Aeneid 2, 281 to 297. Notice that we have a quote mark here. Someone's beginning to speak, and that would be Aeneas. Aeneas is is in his dream, okay, after he fell asleep, after the Trojans had brought the horse in, and after he fell asleep, Hector appears to him, all wounded and hair matted and all that kind of stuff, just like he looked after he had been drug around Troy by Achilles. Okay? So Aeneas begins speaking. O light of Dardania! O hope, most trusted hope of the Teucrians, another word for Trojans. What such great delays have held you? Okay? This is third person plural. Okay? From what shores, Hector, waited for Hector, or long-awaited Hector. Notice the vocative here, okay? People get tripped up by that a lot, okay? It's that second declension vocative, okay? From what shores are you coming, waited for Hector? Okay? And then here, ut, an odd use of ut. Boyd glosses it as how gladly. How gladly, and then we have to go all the way down to auspicimus for the verb. How gladly we exhausted people, okay, see you. After many things, after many funerals or deaths of your people, after various labors of men and of the city. Maybe an objective genitive, labors for the city. What cause, what unearned or unworthy cause has bespoiled your calm expressions? Or why do I see these wounds? Now Aeneas has finished speaking, and he continues to tell his story to Dido and her court. That guy, nothing. Okay? He does not heed me as I ask. Vain things, stupid things, right? Okay, useless things. But heavily bringing forth groans from his deepest chest. And now Hector begins to speak. Alas, flee, born from a goddess. Okay, notice here again, here's that vocative. Could be son of a goddess. I think born from works better with the ablative. And snatch yourself away from these flames. Okay? Hector is telling Aeneas it's time to go. Okay? It's all over. Get out. This is going to be the first of three divine apparitions that appear to Aeneas telling him to leave Troy. It's not worth fighting for anymore. The enemy holds the walls. Troy is rushing down from its highest rooftop. Enough has been done. Okay, probably datum est. For your country and for Priam. If Pergama, and notice here, neuter plural. Okay, another word for Troy, probably citadels or something like that. Okay, if Pergama were able to be defended by means of a right hand. Okay? Now what we have here is a mixed condition. with an imperfect subjunctive and a pluperfect subjunctive. If Pergama were able to be defended by a right hand, and we've seen this before, dextra, okay, figuratively speaking, as the might of battle or of a warrior, okay. It's the right hand that holds the sword. If it were able to be defended, it would have been, or they would have been defended by this one also. Okay? But I'm not here anymore. You guys don't have a chance. And, you know, I mean, he's dead. He might know the future. Of course, he's also only in Aeneas' dream. So he might not know it, nothing. He might not know anything that, only things that Aeneas knows, right? He's Aeneas' dream. Okay, anyway. Troy entrusts sacred objects and her household gods to you. Take them. Take these as companions of the fates. Seek walls for them. Big ones. You will... Okay, oh, and then we have qua here delayed. Okay, Virgil can do that. He's Virgil. Okay. Big ones, which. Okay, so qua, the antecedent of qua being moinia. Okay. You will stand big walls, which you will stand up. Okay. At last, after the sea has been wandered through, all the way through, right? Okay. And now, Aeneas is finished speaking. He speaks in this way. Hector finished speaking. He speaks in this way. And now what we have here is Aeneas. We return back to Aeneas in Dido's court telling this story to Dido. Okay? He speaks in this way. Who speaks in this way? Hector. Okay? And with his hands, okay, he brings forth headbands, garlands. Remember the garland that Laocoon was wearing that got soaked with blood? Okay? And powerful Vesta, okay, the goddess of the hearth, and the eternal fire, okay. Remember the eternal flame in Rome that was guarded by the Vestal virgins, okay. He brings these things forth, okay, from the innermost shrines, okay. So this is Hector telling Aeneas that, hey, it's time to go. It's over. You guys don't have a chance. Take your family and flee. Because if he's taking the household gods with him, that means they're moving their home.